What's going on, fellas? How you doing? Welcome to the Rue and Dean channel. I'm Rue. This is Dean here. Say hello, Slinger.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. We are here today to tell you a little bit about the Red Dead Redemption 2 background update, which has kindly been found out by Mr. Tez on Twitter. We will leave a link to him in the description because he is sort of one of those that goes in and finds stuff out sort of behind the scenes. There's a little bit more reach. And he's seen that there's an update fixing a couple of bugs. Now, obviously, we normally get our weekly update on the Tuesday and all the rest of it, but this is sort of a hot fix. You won't necessarily have a download for it. It's just stuff that Rockstar can do on the behind the scenes and sort of fix stuff. And because Rockstar can be known for being a bit quiet sometimes, they don't necessarily tweet out or anything like that saying that they've done them. You just, it's one of those that get fixed. Which is kind of what should happen anyway. They don't need to make this big song and dance over just plugging a hole in the bottom of the bath. It's just done. So the situation is there's a few bugs fixed. I think Dean's going to go through a couple of them with you here and sort of say what they were, and we might have a bit of a chat about it afterwards. All right, so take it away, Dean.
Thanks, Rue. So that was a perfect sum up. So as Rue said, Tez, he is a well-known coder who actually gets some information from Rockstar Games through the game files, which is very good because Rockstar Games, as Rue said, don't tend to tweet out anything until a bit later. So anyways, this is what is going on in Red Dead Online. So what Tez found out is, as you can see on screen, we will have an image here so you guys can see. A fix to reduce the frequency of the issues you face when pitching/moving your camp. Now this is a big issue because I was tweeting out asking you guys on Twitter, and some of you guys were kind enough to respond back giving us the list of issues you'd had. And we're new to Red Dead Online. We haven't really come across too many of these bugs yet because, well, we're only getting started. A fix to resupply missions daily objective bug. Now this has been also another huge issue that people have encountered throughout Red Dead Online, is that missions have been bugged so much to the point that people just had to keep restarting their game. So a massive issue.
Yeah, I get that people have bugs and all the rest of it. It's a fairly ambitious game as it is. But I was thinking how many bugs actually are there? All games get bugs, particularly online open world games. They do, and very often things get pushed out before they're, shall we say, completely done. You can't whenever an update goes out which requires people play it, even if you test it behind the scenes with a handful of people, you're never going to be able to test it as vigorously as if it just gets put into the world and tens of thousands of people or whatever go over it, and you're just going to come up with stuff. So, I'm sure Rockstar are kind of, they're working on things and doing stuff. It depends, sometimes I don't even know how many people they'd have on Red Dead Online at the moment. They must have a bunch of people working on it, but surely do they have as many working on Red Dead Online as they do GTA Online? Probably not. It's and there's always this rumor that they've got a load of people now working on GTA 6. So it's they get in and they'll fix stuff from time to time. It is nice to I can see why people get upset when they don't get told that things are fixed. But if it's fixed, isn't it? Really, that the camp glitch, I think, is probably stuff. But glitches that are sort of in your face anytime you play are probably a big deal. So I think moving your camp is something that people might do from time to time. And if you end up with a big problem there, you kind of end up,
Yeah, well, the camp is the main bit, I guess, for your character, right?
Pretty well, yeah. I suppose when you get settled in, you're going to be there a good little bit. It's sort of one of the cool things is hey, you can have your own camp. It's all right, okay, well that bugs out every 5 minutes. It's never nice. But like you were saying, we haven't really delved too deep yet, so we haven't come across them. I've seen a few bugs that aren't online, but because I'm on PC, from time to time you get these random crashes. It just X's out on you. But I've never had it mid-game. It's always been when the game's been starting up. Never sort of 50 minutes in or anything like that. And I played through the story in a couple of days, so it's it did pretty well. But from time to time in the loading screen, it will just close on you, and that's always damn annoying.
Mm.
So it's good to see that they're doing some bug fixing, and it's an
Yeah.
actual update. It's a background update specifically for bug fixing. You know, like it's not like they've pushed something else out. You know, they've already done an update this week. They did it the other day, so a couple of days later to get in and fix a few things. I don't know how many more bugs there are out there, though. I'm sure people have been seeing more than what they've just fixed here. So it would be interesting to see if people could say anything in the comments if they found anything.
For sure. I am very interested because I wonder if, because ever since the PC port for Red Dead Online came out, there just seems to be so many bugs recently, right? I wonder if that's the same for console as well. Because I personally haven't really been playing too much on console because I'm obviously going to be playing on PC soon. But yeah, I wonder for anyone who was playing Red Dead Online on an Xbox or a PlayStation, let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I know PC always ends up with more issues because you got to factor in that everybody's playing on different hardware, and you know, so it very often ends up coming up with a few hitches and bugs. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's a bit late. Like I said, this is a late upload for us, isn't it? But it's there, so I figured we'd cover it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all of the news we have. Again, nothing has actually come from Rockstar Games. It's just come from Tez, who was nicely, nice of him to put out some information in advance for us to let us know that some of the stuff is being fixed. And as I said, I was asking you guys on Twitter to, give us some feedback on what you think of the online. And some of you actually gave us some, negative criticism to Red Dead Online, and rightly so. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that wraps it up, right? For, this news video.
Yeah, it's good. We will leave the Twitter in the description there for you to go and follow if you would like. And from time to time we may tweet. It's usually Dean. I don't get too involved in the old Twitter there, but it's there, and it's a good place to sort of reach out to people. So if that's us done, we will say goodbye. Hopefully you are all subscribed and you've pressed like and you do all of that craziness, and you look forward to all the stuff we've got coming up. Like Dean said, he's getting a PC at some point and we'll be able to get in online and really settle in then. But yeah, enjoy your evenings. We will see you in a bit.
See you again.